G'day. Now I already made an intro to this video, but I was so unprepared to even make this video. I wasn't going to make a video solely because I thought didn't have an, oh my fucking god. Solely because I didn't think I had enough time to make any content while I was down there in regards to YouTube or just photos for fun. So things that I forgot were things like this, the mic, and that really ruined the intro. And that's quite literally the only thing that stopped me from using that footage is because it's inaudible. It's so much reverb, it sounds like shit, and I'm a big believer in good audio when it comes to videos like this. And that's what a lot of people say. Audio is almost a number one factor for doing YouTube videos. People will click off your video very quickly, and that is very true. And even I, because I am guilty of clicking off people's videos if the audio is shit. This is probably going to be one of my worst quality videos ever. Mind you, I'll give him a bit of slack if it's POV, because you can't really control the wind outside when you're walking around for hours. So I get that. So in this video, we're in Airlie Beach, and I just went around and took a few photos. I actually had to use my phone to do some talking stuff. I didn't bring my GoPro. I didn't bring this mic. I should have brought this zoom lens, the 24-70, because that could have been very helpful, but we'll talk more about that later. And as I was saying in the original intro, I'm currently in Airlie Beach shooting a couple of events. I was shooting an event or two events down there, and I had a little bit of spare time to go out and shoot. So I decided to go out for a little walk, and it was hot as fuck because I'm not used to that weather anymore. But you'll see me at the end. Let's get straight into it. So I was a little bit wrong. The coastline isn't quite there. I mean, the beach anyway. It's kind of like mangroves and then it's the water. But you can see the water. Very nice. Very blue water. But yeah, I've come across that scene just about up on that hill there. You would have seen it on the B-roll. But not the best. I'm gonna keep walking up that way. Probably find something way better. But there's a lot of compositions here, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take some photos. Also, a fun thing I realized, I didn't even bring my ND filter for my camera, so yeah, a lot of the B-roll is kind of overexposed and tried to be recovered, but it's probably gonna look like shit. Anyway, I should have brought the 50 out. I'm using the 35. So yeah, I need to be a bit more punched in here. There's a little boat out there, but I can't see it. This would be a little better with the 50mm. See that little red tree right in the middle there? Kind of very cool. Had that little walk. Turns out I'm not too fond of the heat. I used to live in North Queensland, and most of my summers were spent indoors if I didn't have to work or something. Even if I worked indoors, outside was a minimum thing. I don't know, people who like summer, can you tell me why you actually like summer? I don't get it. Maybe from the northern hemisphere where it snows, it makes sense to like summer, but I'd rather be in winter all year round. No snow, just cold. Anyway, you've probably seen the photos I took. This is probably only a short video. As I said, I came pretty unprepared, so honestly, this is more of a work trip rather than a content creation trip, so I'm not too worried that I'm not going out there making a heap of content. In saying that, I'll stick to street photography in cooler climates. Anyway, let's go back to Benny in the Gold Coast. Thank you, Benny from Airlie Beach. Now, as I said, it was hot fuck, it was hot. But I also had a lot of anxiety. I pumped a big coffee and I was very full when I went out, so it wasn't the best time to go out and shoot stuff. Anyway, did manage to get a couple of really nice photos. So if I can walk away from that experience with just one good photo, I'm happy. But I probably got about 5 good photos. This set here in particular, fuck, I love this photo. I love the tones in it. I love how I edited it. Awesome. Also the construction fence hanging off the side, pretty cool shot. Kind of the moral of this video is be prepared at all times, even when you think you're not going to shoot stuff. Now, if I was going down there with a content creation mind just to take photos instead of making a video, then I would have been fine. But I thought, why waste my time taking photos and not make a video? So I improvised with my phone, which quality came out what looks like not too bad anyway, so I'm not too fussed about it. And also it opened my eyes onto how much more disorganized I actually am when traveling with my camera gear. This is the first time I've ever flown with my camera gear, so when I flew down there, I was like, oh shit, you know, we've got to keep an eye on the bag size and everything, and I really need a better travel bag for that. Better travel, like little cases and stuff to put little knickknacks in, so I can take things with me and keep everything organized. Because normally if I go out when it's in a local area, I'll only take the things that I do need and then some more. But when you're going for 3 full days, anything can happen really. And in this case, when I looked at the schedule for all the events, I figured I'm not gonna have any time to even go out and take photos. But turns out I had heaps of time on Sunday to go out and take some photos, which bummed me because I knew I didn't bring my mic. I could have made 2 or 3 videos out there really, but unfortunately I just didn't have the equipment, and I'm not a huge firm believer in video quality and stuff. I'm actually thinking of tuning it back just a little bit, just so I enjoy the process of shooting a lot more, taking photos, because that's the main purpose of all this stuff. It's not to make a video. Well, I mean, some of it is to make a video, but the sole purpose of it is to take photos and take good photos and enjoy doing it. So like in recent times, I kind of upped my quality and B-roll and all that sort of stuff. And I hate videography. I can't stand it. And I hate editing videos, but I love posting these videos. I love watching them back and seeing what I have done. So I guess it pays off in the end. Everyone says enjoy the process. The process that I enjoy is taking photos, but that's kind of one step into being a creator. Anyway, I hope you enjoy these photos. You know, Instagram, website, all that stuff's down below. Make sure you go out and take some shit photos, because if you don't take any shit photos, you won't take any good photos. You know what I'm saying? See you later.